I just wanted to ask, have you seen Better Man yet?
No, the Robbie
The
Williams
Robbie Williams
bio.
I got to talk about Better. I got to talk about Robbie Williams.
Hell yeah, let's
just
go.
Can we do that
Yeah,
for a minute?
let it rip.
So I knew nothing about Robbie Williams until this movie was coming out about it with him and the CGI monkey, where he's a CGI monkey is playing Robbie Williams in the movie. It's a biopic about his life. Apparently, it bombed at the box office. He's
Surprised to absolutely no one.
no one knew who Robbie Williams was. I didn't know who he was. I've been finding out a lot about him, though, just because I've been so curious. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, Anthony Fantano did, like, a review of the movie that was, like, clearly, like, a paid, like, ad, and he was like, this movie's actually great, guys. You should really watch it. So I was so curious. I was like, who's fucking Robbie Williams? He was in, do you know anything about him at all?
Yeah, I know that he was in a boy band called Take That.
Take That.
Back in the day.
Yeah.
The only exposure that I have to Robbie Williams was I used to watch Cribs and like 90s MTV all the time growing up. And they were like trying to make him happen in America at that time because it was like Oasis was big over here.
Yeah.
Blur had Song 2. So they were like, hey, British Invasion, let's throw Robbie Williams.
Yeah.
And I remember him being on Cribs and being like, who the fuck is this guy? Why is he rich?
Yeah.
And then, like, learning more about Oasis, they feuded, like, talked mad shit on each other.
Yeah.
And that was, like, kind of where my Robbie Williams ended. I always knew that of him, like, he was big in England. They tried to make him happen in the States. Never happened. And then when I saw that they were making $100 million biopic and then, you know, like put a CGI monkey in it, I was like, they're just going to burn $100 million. Just set it on fire.
Yeah. I thought it was Robin Williams. So I was like,
oh, what do you mean?
I'm a monkey.
I'm a monkey. Oh, look at me.
I'm a monkey. Whoa.
I'm a monkey.
That would have been great.
That would have been awesome.
But it's not. It's Robbie Williams. I didn't know anything about him. I listened to his music. You know, there's that clip going viral right now on TikTok. Everyone's talking about it with like him at Nebworth in like 2002 playing this giant festival and him being like, "My name is Robbie Williams, and for the next 2 hours, your ass is mine." Have you seen that?
No.
And then he goes into the worst song ever.
The 90s fucking bullshit boy band stuff. Because I think Nebworth was the one, like when he sold out Nebworth, it was like after Oasis was big and like they had sold out Nebworth back in the day. And I think he was taking shots at Oasis during one of those shows.
Okay, yeah, I was on his Wikipedia page, and I could have sworn I saw something about him being friends with Oasis.
I guess they are now.
Oh, okay.
But like it was like acrimonious during the 90s and stuff like that. I mean, Oasis didn't seem to have many friends in the 90s.
Yeah, I
they
mean,
were just
it's
like,
probably
fuck everybody.
pretty hard to be friends with Oasis. But
you were sending me some choice cuts from the Wikipedia.
I just wanted to talk about that because didn't know anything about him. Went to his Wikipedia page as you do when you don't know anything about a guy who's like, you know, no one can stop talking about him. But I went to Robbie Williams' Wikipedia page, and what I found is truly some of the funniest things I've ever read about a person. So he struggled with depression. I'm sure the movie touches on that. But there was a part of his Wikipedia that said, in a June 2020 interview with Weight Watchers magazine.
I didn't know that they had a periodical. I would have thought maybe an email blast every once in a while.
His Weight Watchers magazine.
Do they need a whole fucking magazine?
I know. Weight Watchers magazine 2020, during the pandemic, Robbie Williams revealed that he had developed an addiction to online golf games. So,
like
golf simulation games.
Just playing Golden Tee on his phone during lockdown.
So specific. That's such a crazy thing to get addicted to.
And like multiples. Like he was like, nah, I'm kind of over this.
I'm kind of over Golden Tee.
I need to go to Puttmaster
let's go
3000.
to the puttery. So yeah, he's addicted to online golf games. And then there was another one in 2020. 2020 is a big year for Robbie Williams.
Yeah.
2020, Williams received backlash for defending the widely debunked PizzaGate conspiracy theory. So he is also a Pizzagate truther, and someone had to shut him down and be like, "It's you have to apologize for that right now."
I also think about like the editor of Weight Watchers magazine that was like, "We got to cut this Pizzagate shit." I mean, he goes on for 2 pages with this.
Online golf, Pizzagate. We just wanted to know his fucking diet routine.
What's wild too is like he's British. What skin does he have in like the Comet Pizzagate?
I have no idea, but it's so funny. And
Hillary Clinton knows where those kids are. Damn it! It's like, dude, you were a one-hit wonder 20 years ago.
Some boy band, and he's like, they were raping those kids. Then another one that made me laugh. In 2016, he moved into a house, a $17 million house in London, and his next door neighbor was Jimmy Page of Led Zeppelin.
Oh, hell yeah.
And
I always just imagine Jimmy Page lives in like Count Orlok's castle.
Yeah, it's called he lived in the Tower House is what Jimmy Page lived in, and that may be the Aleister Crowley house. I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's right.
So Robbie Williams is his next door neighbor. And they got into a dispute over a swimming pool. So Robbie Williams had plans to move into a swimming pool, and Jimmy Page stated that construction would damage his house. So he delayed the swimming pool, which is very funny to think about this guy who no one knows at all, but somehow very famous.
And very rich.
And very rich.
$17 million to fucking dump into a house.
Disputing with Jimmy Page over building a swimming pool next to like Dracula's mansion. Like,
and you know that like Jimmy Page is like what he feels like should be the checkmate to every argument is like, but your music sucks. You shouldn't get to build a pool that fucks up.
You don't get the swimming pool, Robbie.
Yeah, dude. I wrote "Babe, I'm Gonna Leave." I stole "Babe, I'm Gonna Leave."
He's like, I wrote "Rock DJ." Have you heard "Rock DJ" by Robbie Williams?
I couldn't like pull Robbie Williams.
Oh, I've been big into rock. I've been going down a deep rabbit hole. Robbie Williams.
Are you more like Take That era, or do you like the solo stuff?
No, from what I've heard of Take That, it's not like typical boy band stuff that we're used to. Like, it's not like poppy stuff. It's like the one performance and then the other song I listened to. It sounded very much like theater, cabaret.
Oh, really?
Like, and that's kind of what his solo music is like a little bit too. But yeah, I was not expecting that whatsoever. It's not like NSYNC or Backstreet Boys. It's like Elton John was writing music for a boy band. And then that's kind of like what his solo stuff is too. It's very like big theater energy, I guess.
Like not even like big band, but like
maybe a little bit of big band, but more just like it's all about like entertainment. Like he's like I think he's
those old school guys.
Yeah, he's kind of billed as like an entertainer.
He's a 5-tool player.
Yes.
He can sing, he can dance.
Yeah, he's a Renaissance man.
Yeah.
Except he doesn't act or do anything.
Well, we don't know. He might have been the guy that had the golf balls on him in the latex suit to put the monkey in his place.
Or just for an online golf simulator game. He's like, you could use me.
That would be awesome if like it's like in Chimp Crazy where they get like addicted to Instagram. There's just like a part of Monkey Man or whatever the fuck it's called.
Better Man.
Yeah, where he's just playing a golf simulator.
Yeah, I hope I haven't seen Better Man, but now I really want to.
I kind of want to, too.
To see if there's a scene with him playing a monkey playing a golf simulator or getting into a fight with Jimmy Page or defending Pizzagate or saying something about Pizzagate.
Dude, yeah.
A monkey
how deep does Better Man go?
That's what I'm
Because if they skip some of this shit, I'm going to be pissed.
There was also a part of his Wikipedia page that says he's like real into like the paranormal and like he wanted to buy the Skinwalker Ranch, which I'm not sure what
I think that's like a UFO thing.
Yeah, he was like in talks to buy the Skinwalker Ranch, and he had some quote about like how his mom believed in like demons and elves, and he's always been like really fascinated with all of that as well.
I feel like him and Jimmy Page should have got along great.
Maybe that's why they moved. Maybe that's why he became neighbors with him. He's just like, we could be really good friends. And that whole swimming pool thing kind of threw us off, but kind of hoping to become friends with him down the line.
Yeah, in the beginning they were sharing each other's cauldrons and shit like that, and then he put in that garish swimming pool.
That awful swimming pool
with a giant RB etched in the bottom of it. British people
problems. I mean, that's crazy. But
you're killing me with the Robin Williams because now I just keep thinking of Good Will Hunting, but it's just an ape. That's like his
It's
therapist.
just like in the sweater. It's, like, it's not your fault.
I gotta see about. I gotta
see about. But yeah, all of that on top of him being in a movie about himself, him making a movie about himself where a CGI monkey plays him. I kind of think Robbie Williams rules, and I want to dig deeper into the Robbie Williams hole. I think that's all ingredients for a cool guy.
Yeah, I mean, to kind of ape on the Good Will Hunting thing, you had me at Weight Watchers magazine. I mean, if somebody's sitting down in 2020 for a sit down interview with Weight Watchers magazine, well, I imagine that's all they have are sit down interviews in Weight Watcher magazine. But yes, like when you sent me the Wikipedia clippings, I was just like, never could I have imagined. This is the biopic I want. It's probably not the biopic I'm going to get. It's going to be about how hard it is to be an entertainer. And it seems like a very I feel like a dancing monkey. So why don't we put the dancing monkey in?
That's what I've heard, yeah.
But if that dancing monkey was just stop the steal! That's the dancing monkey movie that I want.
That's what I want to see. That's what I'm hoping is in Better Man. I don't think it's in Better Man, but I can't wait to see the movie just because of that. The Robbie Williams, there's more to it than just the monkey. He's a complex guy.
He is.
Everyone should go check it out. I mean, this sounds like they paid me to fucking endorse the movie. They have not.
Yeah, we're not getting the Fantano bucks yet.
Not getting those bucks.
I'm telling you, Robbie, you come to that check.
This is our own endorsement of Better Man.
Yeah, dude, if you give me enough money, I'll be digging that pool. I don't give a shit what Jimmy Page.
Yeah, I mean, what an awesome thing. Whatever. That's Robbie Williams. I just wanted to talk about it for a little bit because it's very funny. I laughed for 2 straight minutes after reading the Weight Watchers thing.
when hit me with Weight Watchers magazine, not even .com, nothing.
Yeah, I imagine that was just unprompted too. They're just like, "So what is your diet?" And he's just like, well, online golf games." To be honest, these days, that's all I've been dieting.
That's been the key to my weight loss is just being so addicted. To golf.
The golf
on
simulator.
My phone.
Never actually golfed.
To eat.
Never golfed in real life, but the simulators are great. You ever check those out?